I'm back again with the Tucson, and we got power for the fog lights. Mounting the fog lights. I drilled 2 holes right in the front lip, and of course I set the fog light up there and marked the exact spot I wanted the holes to be. And this can also be reversed by buying plugs. You just put a plug in it, and it looks like it was never even touched, and it looks like it's a radar or something if you put a special sort of decorative plug on it. But either way, you gotta drill a couple holes to mount these lights the way that I did, and that's where you're gonna start, is by drilling the holes. So in behind the lip, this is where the bolt comes out. It's pretty tight, and it was tough to get the nut started, but once I got the nut started, then I was able to attach a adjustable head ratchet. The Nilight kit, it comes with 13mm hardware. And it took me a little longer, but I was able to get the nut fastened a quarter turn at a time. And that was it for the mounting. So now the wiring. The 2 wires coming out, red and black, you can see those for the fog light, and the yellow wire here, I just fed it up through the bottom behind the grill. So I'm going to feed 2 wires up, one for the power, one for the ground, through this hole behind the grill that I drilled. Obviously not from the top, but I drilled it from the bottom. Here's an angle from the bottom now. So I drilled from the bottom, made a hole, and I fed the wires through the opening. Wires came out the top, and I joined them together. Okay, so fog lights mounted, wires connected. I now have 4 wires, 2 power, 2 ground, and I run those up into the engine bay. So it's hard to tell exactly what I mean, so I'm going to put a red arrow where the bundle of wires are. They're coming up from the fog lights. I got 4 wires there, and the 2 blue arrows are the route down beside the rad and then into the front lip. So the 2 black wires I ran up here. It's a good ground, and the 2 power wires went to the fuse box. Two ground wires to the ground and 2 power wires I spliced into one and ran it to the fuse box, and I used the relay, so it also has a white wire there with that corresponding relay, and that's for the toggle switch. Alright, so I'm loving these switches. I'm loving these amber fog lights. I just had them for a couple days, so I'll let you know how they perform. on the open road, and there's not a ton of spots on the front end of the Tucson to mount fog lights, but we got it done today, and coming soon, oil pressure gauge and a bunch of other stuff, subwoofer, a ton of other lighting that I have all set up, including possible hood scoop Raptor lights, so stay tuned for that.